Well, I have to... Okay, there's no self-promo there. There we go.
Sometime soon I will be getting a new computer and I can actually stream from that, maybe.
I've been thinking of starting doing streams.
Let
Maybe
me
I'll
do, let
just
me,
do. Maybe I'll just do some Gordy to warm up.
I mean, I could with the new computer, then it's just an issue of will my internet shit on me for trying to.
That is true. How
I
fucked
don't,
be your internet?
it's not very good.
So they always be full.
It would help if I actually had the... And then to my friend. Okay, but we are
Look,
live. I had to send out all the... To the Discords that I'm allowed to post and self-promo stuff for, I had to send out all the links.
look, I've already fallen asleep on the stream once.
That was friggin' hilarious.
I didn't mean to, I just passed out. It's like, huh? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he woke up to all of us going, man,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah, you guys basically giving up on waking me up. I'm like, oh, whiff, sorry. I'll miss. I was tired, man. You know, like right after a like shitty day at work, so I was just like, eh. Like, damn, bitch, just do coke already.
Captain, no Bork. That's exactly what I said.
Bork. Yeah, I heard Bork, so I must Bork.
Yay, my catter's friend is going to be joining in the stream chat.
I was like, what? Oh, I was not informed of this.
Not in the game. She doesn't know enough about D&D to play.
Oh my god. Armored Y. I will punch you. Actually, wait. I don't need to punch you. I'm the DM. I can have my monsters punch you.
Oh no! 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 No!
Or even better, body hammer.
No!
Oh, good lord.
Body hammer. It's the best thing. Also incredibly dangerous. But anyways, now that stream is up, we are down Bet. Because Bet his life.
Yeah, unfortunately, Batty is not able to join us any longer, so...
He's gotta
What makes
he's
you?
got he gotta do his school stuff, which is fair. But we will still call him little bitch. No. No. Daddy's actually doing something with his life and I support that.
Yeah.
I am proud of little twink boy.
We each
But
do things with our lives. Some productive, some maybe, others
some
no.
definitely not. Yeah. Some definitely not. Okay, so on last session, everybody died because shit was happening. And then I met an angel, and then I met a god who also is the same name as my screen username, so it's basically just like talking to the DM directly.
And-
But
And
anyway,
also, it was a case of, oh hey, you died. Sucks to be you. You do anything, God? No, fuck you. Do thing for me first.
hey, so you died. That sucks.
all, all of a sudden, God version of Mythosia sounds like Super Kami Guru.
It is I, Super Kami Mythoja.
Sup? Where's my fiber optic internet? Armor, go fetch the Dragon Balls.
Really now, that's a great misuse of their power.
I'm about to misuse my hand upside your head.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, but oh yeah, on the last episode, so they died. They were given a mission by God to go take care of these Rits because apparently they're the only ones who can, even though their parents are much higher or higher level and probably more capable. But it's plot convenience because I am the DM and what I say goes.
Plus, also in
Yes.
universe, it
Why
probably
don't-
makes sense to attack the problem from both the planar side of things as well as the mortal realm.
Well, we know
And,
that whatever's gonna fight the mortal realm is fuck. You've got the goblin there.
And so they got some tuning forks of shit. And they had choices of where to go. And they chose Ysgard because Neri and one of their moms is a Valkyrie, so she has connections there probably. And so there they went, and they almost got ran down by a couple hordes of people, and then made it to a great hall, and Neri's like, yo, what's up? I'm a big bad bitch, do what I say, and big ol' Empyrean dude's like, okay.
So, yay. And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
And they ate of Thavamis minstrels, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. Aww!
Come on!
Damn it! Thav is just this party's Krillin.
Oh, come on, don't put that curse on me.
Hey, that's not a curse. He ends up with,
is yours.
he ends up with a very attractive young lady. He gets his own counter reduced to 0 because of that young lady.
Yup.
Look, I'm just saying, man. He's got a good life. Sure, maybe he's died like 3 times, but he's got it good.
The universe said, "Here, you've built up enough karma. Have a hot wife."
But who says Stav's into girls?
Have a hot robot wife. I mean, Thav could be into crossbows. Look,
He's sexually attracted to crossbows.
Listen, growing up with my father doesn't.
It does things to you, man.
okay, so
It's crossbow this and crossbow that. You want
are
the-
going.
Do you want the nice tiny ones or do you want the big thick one?
God damn it, man.
So you're now going to speak with the big glowy dude.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
glowy dude,
yeah,
what
too.
be in charge?
Yeah, he invited us to his table, so we went.
And Thav went to drink. Because
Yeah.
he is already done with this day.
Yeah, there was an emotional breakdown last episode of a lot of people, and it was actually very good acting.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yay. And
So,
so you all are now heading to the Empyrean stable.
oh Lord, I hope this. Neri will take point of the group.
Okay.
Dav is in the background chugging.
Chug.
Fuck this. Okay, so
Like a bunch of warriors going chug.
yeah, so the Empyrean is sitting in a very large chair with his very ornately decorated maul at his side, and he's just resting one hand on it.
How big is he? Like how big?
25 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Big lad.
Empyreans are
Beefy Lord,
large
man.
gentlemen. Yes, Empyreans are large gentlemen. Well, that's
Yes.
huge, actually.
Neri is terrified.
Spook.
I'm not turning into a horse. I'm not turning into a horse.
Not turning into horse. Not turning into. That's not.
I-
Instinctive earth elemental.
I just have more the terrifying side. Don't turn into a horse. Don't turn into a horse. Thinks about Loki.
Yeah.
When we get up to him, Neri put her clothes. Oh, we'll put a hand over her and give a deep bow of respect.
Alright. Since you do know our customs, that's pretty good. I mean, you all are dead, but you're not in the conventional sense of dead. So I don't know what you're doing here.
Rifts. We're supposed to fix rifts.
Shit. Alright, that's good. We've been needing that fixed for a while. We can't exactly send our men there. When they go and they die, they don't come back.
Oh,
Well, I mean they do, but they're on the other side. So that's annoying.
what exactly
as
is
long as they're-
coming out of this rift?
So what? You
What
kinda cut out there.
exactly is coming out of this rift?
A fuck ton of undead.
Oh,
Of
yay.
various kinds. You have your usual zombies. I think there's even been the occasional vampire or two.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to face Strahd. Fuck, we're fucked.
Flesh golems even occasionally, but not like. I mean, I've seen flesh golems on that mortal planes. They're about 1 a-year people. These things are my size.
Oh wow. Oh no. That's terrifying.
That's just right unpleasant. Excuse me.
We had one individual who made it back. Said that there was the commander guiding these things is some gigantic monstrosity. Something easily twice my size.
Did it happen to look like a giant eyeball?
No.
So I mean, we can rule that one out. We can rule out that giant eyeball coming back.
Yeah.
From what I was told, it's part skeletonized, part flesh. Looks very distinctly undead. And then it has some sort of weird telepathy.
Did it use magic?
Not as far as what the individual who came back said, but possible.
Can I roll an Arcana? Because player knowledge-wise, I think I know what that is, but can I roll an Arcana check to see if my character knows?
Sure.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, sure. Anybody can.
13.
17.
18.
Is the barbarian
No
going
idea.
to? Nope.
Nobody has any idea what this
Where
is.
did our wizard go? Oh, he went to the back room.
You
What's
found a
he
very
doing
nice.
over there?
You don't want to know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh. Oh.
Okay, never mind. He can stay here. I mean,
So,
I'm jealous, but at the same time, I'm not.
so we have to go. But our plan of attack might be is just killing the commander and help and aiding to shut this planar rift.
I mean, that would be my guess. I mean, y'all seem relatively accomplished. I mean, most people who get here usually are, but we sent some of our strongest individuals, and well, you might have to fight them on your way up.
Did they get turned?
Apparently, it seems like whenever you enter that realm and are killed, you come back on that side.
You know, I'm kind of happy that Mom isn't here. It'd be very bad to have her turn into an undead.
But at the same time, Aunt Irie, she would just destroy undead.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be good to have her go in there too. She's a Valkyrie on the material plane. You kind of need her there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot to give you, and none of us here in the meat halls are actually authorized to send people anymore. Just because we can't risk losing most of our best men and then having a mass surge.
Isn't there supposed to be a bigger one? No offense, but isn't there supposed to be another person here?
Every so often, one of them will come down. Gods are kind of unreliable right now. They're all fighting their own battles.
Is there just the one big rift, or are there smaller ones as well?
Smaller ones pop up occasionally, but it seems like they're more or less like drop ships. They're advanced scouts just dropping off some people and then disappearing. People.
I think our biggest effort is going to be
Guac?
bringing down the commander.
I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. At least from what I tell you.
First, before we're fighting anything like what he I think we need to get as big as him.
I don't think we can.
Well, maybe with the right spell it would be possible, but
He's a celestial being. We're some fucks for the material plane.
Well, I wouldn't call him celestial per se. Or, wait, do you mean me?
She's like kind of motioning up to the big man.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
It'd be impossible. I don't even know any. I don't even know any wild shapes that can get that big. I mean, my best bet is maybe an earth elemental.
I know a few things. But I don't see any of them being useful right now.
Oh, I think I have an idea.
It may simply come down to felling a giant. not something that is an impossible task, even for those smaller than it.
Yeah. I can surround it by a wall of thorns. Maybe cut it down a bit before it comes to us.
And what are the odds that this thing turns out to be stronger, as it is much bigger than what killed us?
Listen, a god wouldn't send us on this mission if he thought we'd fail.
I wouldn't trust that, my dear.
I wouldn't either.
But why did he call upon us? Huh?
We were the convenient answer. But best not to dwell on such things.
A simple answer of beggars can't be choosers. I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk seeing what I saw again.
Well,
Then we don't fail.
I mean, hey, we're already dead. How much can dying again?
The fact that we can't back that time. Got lucky once. No guarantee we get lucky again.
So we have to make this shot count.
I'd like
Have we
everybody
heard
to make
the Empyrion's name?
He hasn't given his name. I'd like everybody to make perception checks right now.
Right, give me a second.
Perception.
22.
24.
13.
Okay, so Neri and Thav, as you are talking, you see something conjured up, floating 15 feet above and behind the Empyrean. A large, flaming green eye.
It is the voice of the DM saying, "Fuck your concerns. Go and fight that thing. I spent weeks preparing."
I made it an hour, dude.
I start, behind you! As she's, like, addressing the Empyrean, like, hey, look, like, pointing upwards.
Yeah, it looks like. I need to check something.
Can I roll an Arcana check on this? Or a religion? I don't know.
Arcana.
Arcana? Alright. 20!
You can deduce this is probably a scrying spell.
Oh yeah, it's a scrying spell.
Can I, since you're describing it as a flaming green eye, can I ready to dodge if something comes in?
Yeah, you can take the dodge action. Do any of you speak deep speech?
No. I speak Druidic. And Goblin.
Okay, nope, nobody speaks deep speech. So you hear this deep rumbling voice in a very unsettling language that none of you understand. I need you all to roll wisdom saves.
Back.
Rip. Okay, so Neri and Kundo, you manage to. You are still a little unsettled, but not too shaken. Thav and Zarali. This
dear.
voice is deep and terrifying. You don't know what this thing is, but you know you don't want to get anywhere close to it.
Israeli's just grabbing at her head, like covering her ears, like, what the what is this?
Bob is also grabbing his head, the knees crouching to the ground as he's trying to avert his eyes and ears. Oh, not again!
And
for those of you
that are not currently averting your gaze and trying to get this out of your head, you see the flaming eye then disappear.
I would assume the effect that it had on us disappears when the eye does.
No.
Oh damn.
I go over to I look at Mundo. Can you take care of Falz while I get my sister?
I can certainly try.
So Miri will go over to her sister and kind of gently place her hands over her sister's hand and tilt her head up. Okay. I knew. And she pulls her close into a hug and starts smoothing down her hair.
Zorali's crying.
I picture you got the sisters doing that, and then Kudo, in order to treat Dav, just walks up to him, kicks him onto his side, get up.
Either that or just like one giant hand on his head, just there.
Gundo's a bit
Yeah.
more gentle than that.
Yeah, the Empyrean will touch the both of you, and the effect does end.
It's okay, guys. Hey, it's gone. It's gone.
What
It's,
what was that?
if I had to take a guess, that would be the commander that you've been speaking about. He occasionally does appear with his eye, although I've never seen the fear before. That's a new
Yeah.
one for certain.
Could I roll? What would it be? To see why, if I could discern a reason why it caused fear only to us. If that would be a roll to take. Don't know.
General intelligence, I guess.
10.
Maybe because you're new and it might think you're a threat. Maybe because it just randomly chose to. You're not quite sure why.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know a whole lot about this thing and its intents and personality, so.
Or maybe it's oh hey, 4 small people. These guys are gonna be complete pansies compared to the rest. I'm gonna mess with them.
4 very small.
Gundo not so small.
Well,
There's only
compared
one
to it.
small.
Yeah.
Well, compared to it, which the Empyrean said is at least twice his height, and the Empyrean is 25 feet tall.
Do we notice
So
if
you-
any of the other, partakers of the mead hall seem to have succumbed to fear?
They all seem in a state of unease and slight fear, but nothing to the extent of what Thav and Zorali were under.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just like a general sense of unease and concern.
You
Oh.
wrap her sister up in her lion belt.
Tom pulls himself up to the table where his tankard was. Yep, I need more of this.
Neri puts her hand over the tankard and just gives him a stare. No.
I'm afraid I'll have to agree with her on this one. If you're going to be combating this thing, it would probably be best to not be inebriated.
Remind me, isn't like Falmith's clan name like Thunderstep?
Thunderguard.
That's the
Thunderguard.
clan
That's
nickname.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of like puts a finger to his chest and goes, "You need to be at your best. You don't want to fail again? You need to know that we're all here, okay? You are Falmith Thunderguard, and I believe in you."
All right. I'll just need a breather, and I'll be good to go, ready to stab whatever that thing is.
And if you're looking to just get this thing on its way, I can take you as far as to where the rift begins. After that, I'm not allowed to go in.
Is there any other assistance that could be provided? Points
I
to
might be able
weaken the enemy by?
I might be able to procure something. I mean, from what we just saw here, something against fear might be useful.
Yes. I'm usually the one causing the fear to enemies, not the other way around.
I'll see what I can manage to procure from here and from the other meat holes. Yeah.
Worry only for my friends. I need not of things that lessen fear. I have
What was
resolved
that?
enough.
Alright.
Oh, there are tricks that my cousin and I know. If we know that if it operates off of fear,
I think
little ditty always calms the nerves.
Or could always just
Okay.
turn the fear back on the one trying to scare us.
I think it might be best if we do take whatever he can procure. We
Well-
don't want to be wasting spell slots. Well, we don't want to be wasting spells.
Well,
Or
yeah,
anything of the sort.
use all resources available to oneself.
Well, more specifically, I'm referring to the bardic ability Counter Charm,
Counterform.
which
Yep.
gives advantage on saves to frighten.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Yeah. As you all are speaking, the Empyrean just slams the haft of his maul down twice and disappears in a clap of thunder.
Wait. DM, are you running by like having to have components for certain spells?
Depends on the spell.
What about Hero's Feast?
That is something you do have to expend, so yes.
Well, we are in a mead hall.
Well, no, I need 1,000 gold. I need a thing worth 1,000 gold.
Yes,
Yeah, like-
but instead I might be able to provide such a chalice.
You might.
A gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Yeah, that's why Hero's Feast is risky. It's just
But-
like,
It's a good-
If you're if you're casting it through the prayer beads, does it still need components?
I don't have it through prayer beads. I have 2 blesses, 2 second level cure wounds or lesser restoration, and 2 planar allies.
yeah. Yeah,
So-
if she did have something that can cast Hero's Feast for her, then no, she would not. Or a scroll of Hero's Feast.
Like a certain magic sword.
Yes, like a certain magic sword. That I still need to change.
Too bad we don't have a paladin.
Yeah, you're level 6 paladin that can cast Hero's Feast once a day. Okay. So the
Oh, there is
Empyrean
this.
does
How often cast it if not
Wait.
once a day?
I don't think it gives us any like direct benefits other than allowing us free long rest.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So, we should
Yeah,
probably like sit,
Yeah,
like find a
the
seat.
Empyrean. The Empyrean is gone a good while, so you can take a short rest if you would so like.
I would.
Yeah, that'd probably not be a bad idea.
I did use a touch of inspiration last game.
Yeah, I'm giving you the opportunity to heal and get your inspiration back.
Too bad Neri isn't a land druid. but then again, we need the tank.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tank is good. More tank. We need all the tanks and cannons.
I think I'm actually good. It's more so just, I guess, Zerali's taking the short rest because holy fuck, what the hell was that in my head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since the effect is similar to an 8th level spell.
Oh, lovely.
Yup. So yes, you all take your short rest, except for
During this-
Tramp, who you can't seem to find.
Where did Tramp go?
I don't
Like-
know, but
Upon hearing that, Zerali just hops up and starts looking for him, just like muttering to herself under her breath in Infernal, motherfucker, where the fuck did he go? Like,
Neri's going to yank down her sister.
I'm not leaving the hall, I'm just trying to find Tramp.
It might be best if you leave him here.
I just want to make sure he's okay first.
He's going to be okay in here.
I want to make sure. Like, above game, all Zerali just wants to do is just find Tramp, make sure he's okay, and then she's good to go.
Neri lets go of her sister. And starts making plans out on the table with, like, cups to represent people.
Finally have this one tiefling. We're not gonna lose him.
Yeah. You search and search for him. You don't seem to find him. You ask around. Nobody seems to know where he went.
Oh, Erie.
Hmm.
Add a D10 to that.
Alright, so that puts me up at.
Well,
roll a
D10.
D10.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have to roll a D10. Hold on, give me a minute. I can do this. 6! Another 6!
Well, Song of Rest is really nice.
Yeah.
3 hit
You have
points.
2 bards, which means 2 songs of rest.
I'm gonna say they don't
Okay.
stack.
Aww.
Plus,
and
they're all
again,
Zerali-
Zerali is searching.
and
Yeah,
getting.
that's
She's
true.
she's very worried that she can't find Tramp.
Yeah, like even when before you looked and where he was and you talked to those people, he was there and now they don't know where he went off to. Almost like he disappeared out of existence,
So,
as though some divine calling said, "Yeah, no, you're out."
oh, I wish we had a bear. This would make this stress so much more easier. No,
Like-
That would be scared of the bear again.
Like, Zerali just comes back over to Neri, just kind of shaken, but, like, not really saying it, just very quietly, just sits back down next to Neri, just like not really saying anything. She's just kind of meh.
You're now enveloped into the side of your sister, and she's just muttering to herself.
Oh.
You got part of the lion pelt on you, and she's just like kind of pseudo petting your head.
This is my sissy, and she is sad, and that makes make her feel better.
Big sister head paps.
While you have Bob just playing a lyre in the background.
Okay, yeah. So at the end of your short rest, the Empyrean does reappear with a handful of things, which he does have a very large hand. So
That is a lot.
That's a lot of things.
yeah, you have a potion of superior healing for each one of you.
Alright, cool. Cool.
2 potions of heroism for each one of you,
Oh.
or or 2 for 3 of you, and then 2 more extra because Kundo, if Kundo does not take them.
Yeah, I'll take one of the other 2.
Okay, so how many potions of heroism was it?
2 for each.
Okay, so 2. Wait, what's the die roll for the superior healing? So I can write that down.
8D, it's 8d4 plus 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know if those are in the
Um,
compendium, and it'd probably be difficult to add it to the character sheet, so I'm just writing it down.
Yeah.
I don't believe they're in the compendium.
And then you also have two
Just
scrolls.
basic healing is though.
Yeah. You also have 2 scrolls of mind blank, 1 scroll of dispel evil and good, and a scroll of hero's feast.
Ah, cool!
Now, are those scrolls total
convenient.
or for each of us?
I think that's
Total.
total.
Okay. Who's
So
gonna
who-
keep
who-
track of the
Who
scrolls?
wants what? I can hold on to this. I can hold on to the scroll of hero's feast.
I have to remember because actually I don't know if mind blank is part of a bard spell list or not.
I'm checking right now.
I think it might be wizard only.
What
No, it's
level
bard.
is it?
It's bard. Mind
It's bard.
blank. It's an 8th level spell. It's part of the bard spell list.
Yep, I got it.
So, one scroll of mind blank goes to each of the bards. Neri has the scroll of hero's feast, and then Kundo should get the dispel good and evil.
Well, I don't.
No, Kundo can't do magic. I'll take this.
Yes,
scroll.
he can actually.
You can?
Kundo can cast magic.
Kundo
No,
can't cast
but
magic,
you can't.
but
Don't
as
have
ritual.
a magic spell list which has protection from good and evil.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'll hold on to the dispel good and evil.
Actually, let me check. Who can cast that?
Good and evil is not on bards.
Let me check. Good.
I
Cleric
believe
power
it's
and
purely a
paladin.
cleric power.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for sake of this, we'll say that Neri can also cast it as well.
Just for sake of who
Mhm.
her mama is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was actually going to have Kundo potentially dual class into cleric, but okay.
I mean, if you want.
It's fine.
So yeah, Neri has a little like bandolier that can hold potions and scrolls. It's adorable. She looks like a Girl Scout with like the
Love that.
sash on.
Can we just, like, for flavor, say that since Zerali likes to sew, Zerali made that for her?
Yes.
I just picture Neri like bouncing up and down. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Alright.
Big Goyle.
Big girl. Big girl is ready for.
Engagement diamond.
Alright.
Okay, so do you all have anything more you would like to do?
I'd like to hug my cousin and sister one last time.
Okay. Ominous.
Just in case. Just in case. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know what you created. I already know what you can pull out.
Fucking ominous! I'm so fucking high right now.
Let's get ready to do this.
Yeah, you just enter the rift and just hi.
Hi.
Oh god, no.
Here's the
But
pecking
hey.
order.
You.
It would probably
Yeah.
make more sense to base a D&D character off of Mr. Popo, have it be a djinn. Because that is what he
Or-
is in the canon of DBZ.
Or probably a Dow, actually.
Well, it could be a djinn. Water genasi.
Those are merits. Jinn
Oh,
are
right.
air.
He could be, if we're talking player character races, a water genasi because there was the Funimation making him blue.
Yeah, where it's blue. Yeah, to reduce the racist characterization.
Alright.
Yeah. So, you've come to play. I think some of you will have fun, except today. You. Just
Yeah.
his eyes don't move, just his head. Okay. So.
How the hell are you going to? How are you going to take us to where the rift begins? Because you don't look to have wings.
We walk?
I don't believe I can carry him.
Don't think so.
And celestial energy surrounds the lot of you, and you are
Are we
now
teleported?
standing on a. Yeah. You are now standing on a very large hill, overlooking a city that appears to be very ancient, where it should be crumbled into basically dust and ruin, but is still somehow standing. And it seems everywhere there's still light, but around the city in a vague sphere, light seems to be almost non-existent. Seems to be very dark within.
How purple is it? Because evil
Oh.
magic-y things are always purple.
It's close. It's like a purplish black.
Ooh, ominous.
Oh yes, that is definitely evil.
Hi. yeah, just grows 2 eyes. No.
So,
Alright.
are you ready? We should probably take those potions of heroism.
I have them.
Well, we each have our own.
Yeah, we each have 2.
Take a sip, lads.
I can imagine now. It's just the trio of us in a circle going. Okay, click the bottles together and just toss them back.
Knowing what a potion of heroism does, Kundo is also going to drink one. Because it has nothing to do with fear. Gives you temporary hit points and a bless spell.
Oh, yeah, that's. I thought it was actually the heroism spell.
No.
No,
Oh, well.
it is. However, it's still very useful because it gives your saving throws more power.
Yep, we can
Yeah.
add a 1d4 to everything.
Wait, it's not the heroism spell, it's the actual potion.
Yeah, a potion of heroism.
Is
affects you
For
for
1
one.
hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points, so 1 hit. That lasts for 1 hour. For the
Bless
same
spell.
duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell. No concentration required. This blue
Bless.
potion bubbles and steams as if it was boiling.
That'd be very useful if it was actually just the heroism spell.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was, but I guess not. So
The
You can
potion
roll it-
version of a spell is always slightly weaker.
I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's still really useful. You just have bless for an hour.
Nice.
All right.
I mean, if we want to talk useful spells or useful potions, so a good old potion of vulnerability.
Yeah, I'm not.
How are we
getting
gonna
into that.
force? I was gonna say, how are we gonna force that on a creature?
No, potion of invulnerability. You gain
Oh.
resistance to all damage.
You
Wait.
have the ability to basically do potion of vulnerability in the form of your contagion spell.
But that is a very debatable thing.
I can also give people a potion of vulnerability just with a potion launcher.
All right, then. Well,
I
we've
think
got
it would be
an hour.
funnier if you were to hit us all with potions of diminution and have us fight the giant thing.
That'd be evil.
I think it's only 1d4 modifier. Like, reduction to damage.
But that's also shrinking the barbarian, the druid, the bard, and even more shrinking our other bard.
If it didn't hit Zerali, then she's just the normal size and actually feels tall for a change.
For like 1 second, she's like, "Oh hey, I'm the tallest one," and then she's like, "Fuck, I'm the tallest one."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. This time, you.
So are we going to stealth in there?
Robo
or
art.
what?
Robo.
Hold on.
Beepity boop.
Can you hear me?
Speak again?
Hello?
Yep, can hear you.
Discord decided to have its moment again.
Yay, fun.
Sword always has its moments.
Yeah, so no, Neri asked if we're gonna stealth in.
As much as I would like to say yes, it
He probably already knows, but never hurts to have some surprise.
Well, why throw caution to the wind when we can at least try to get some kind of advantage?
Yeah. They might know about us, but it doesn't have to see us.
then how about this?
Hmm.
If we can at least find out where this thing is, I can serve as a distraction while you're able
No, you're
to
not.
some form of surprise on it.
You're not doing that. I won't let you. And if you try to do that, I will beat your ass into actually living again.
I'm gonna beat your ass so hard you'll be alive again. Go figure.
I've heard of beating someone to death, but beating someone to life? No, that's cruel.
So, can either of you do illusions?
I have my trick.
As do I.
Why can't you just make it look like we're there? And then you can hit him from behind. At least for the moment we can.
I don't know how far this cantrip can reach, is the thing.
As long as we're quite on the fast, probably fairly far. Alright. Let's get down there, then when we got down there, I'll cast Passive Level Trace, which will cover our steps. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this.
So I guess we're stealth then.
Trying to see
Proceed
what we
to
can do.
So you're casting Pass Without a Trace on us?
Yeah, I have a constant pass without a trace due to my Staff of the Woodlands.
No.
Convenient.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
So that's a plus 10 to stealth, and we don't leave behind tracks.
Yep.
That was survival.
Rip.
Oh,
So 17 for Zerali and Kundo.
Well, I mean,
See,
Why is it that the guy who says, I'll be a distraction, ends up rolling a 33?
yeah. Okay.
Well then.
Mary, you need to do it.
317! 317!
So,
But at least I have mithril armor on, so I'm good. Sorry, did not mean to roll that again. I got I got
so
heated.
you're all. Yeah. Okay. So you're all trying to sneak into this rift.
Yes.
Okay. So as
I
you
don't
walk
imagine
into
Kundo sneaking is very effective, considering he's everyone else just crouching, just
yeah. So
You,
yeah,
you have,
the only who rolled something other than a 17 stop.
so I'm just picturing Thav is like actually sneaking, keeping an eye out for things, moving forward silently, and then you have everyone else who's doing the Skyrim crowd.
Yeah.
This is
Kundo's
how
not even
stealth
doing-
works, right?
Kundo's not even doing the Skyrim crouch. He's basically doing what you guys found him doing originally, which is looking like a bear walking.
Yeah. Okay. So you enter this sphere of rift, and this place does not feel good. Any of you, Neri especially.
Mm.
This place is wrong on so many levels.
Neri is like digging her kind of fingernails into like Kundo's arm.
Just having to think that if she's like crouching down like everyone else is, then and Kundo's doing what I said, basically almost making him fall over himself.
Okay. I'd like all of you to make perception checks for me.
all of
One
us.
moment, I was putting in a spell.
Yeah, all of you.
Well done. Well done. Yeah.
What do your goblinich eye see?
Yeah,
It is now
Oh.
I who cannot roll above a 5.
Scrolling. Did it roll perception? I got a natural 20.
Oh, you're robotic again.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Hold on. Are we good?
Yep.
Alright. I got a natural 20.
So
Yay!
yeah, so Neri and Thavi are the first to notice, but all of you eventually notice there's something very large standing in the center of the city.
How
And
many
slowly-
undead are we seeing around?
At the current moment, you're not seeing too many, and they don't seem to take a notice you. But this large thing, its head slowly swivels and looks directly at all of you.
Alright.
Even Thav?
Yep.
With that 33?
Yep. Unfortunately, it is a regional effect.
I stand by my meep.
So, you've come at last.
Do we understand it?
Yes. It is speaking in common.
I mean, it's just kind of fucking stand up now that it knows it's here. Now that it knows she's here, so.
All you can see that its eyes are clearly that blazing green color.
Do we have a direct line to it, or is it just looking at us over the building?
It's looking at you from a far distance away. You can tell this thing is very large.
Yes, Lord.
Kundo's just going to have the wrath of nature out and ready. Just unsure of what's about to happen, but not wanting to stand down.
We've come.
Its head slowly tilts.
If you were to give a feet to this, how far away?
Couple of miles, maybe?
That's
Oh,
how often spells. It's huge. You can see us from no matter where the hell we are.
Come to the center. If it is me you seek.
will you allow us, or will you throw everything in your way?
Looks like we're fighting our way.
Necropolis bends to my will. Its denizens are my own. You will not be unimpeded. For those who are not worthy to face shall perish before they ever have the chance.
Sorry, didn't mean to like that.
On thought,
I was
thought
wondering if
just
I
goes
had
Super
duration
Goblin.
on it. I do not.
I don't know how long tensors last. I think it's
Yeah, I
like
just checked. Don't worry about it.
10 minutes or something, or like an hour.
It's an amount that I'm not going to be casting it now.
Yeah. It's a very short duration at the very least.
And he pulls out her scythe. Well, scimitar. Don't have a scythe yet. I want to get one.
Is there a visible, like, this is the path to the center?
No.
It's just the longer we wait, the more powerful that thing can become.
Just in. Let's just move.
Yeah.
Thava is gonna draw his sword and crossbow and immediately start marching forward.
Okay. Yep. I have
Is
Alright. Let me try
there
and
a check that could be made to get a understanding of what path might be the better way to take? Survival, maybe?
Yeah, I'll say survival.
can I Aiden, I have a 10 in survival. Let your cousin aid you.
That was just charging forth. Somewhat blind, but with a sense.
So you haven't necessarily been in a lot of cities, but you've probably been in more than maybe Zerali is probably about the closest one to you and how many cities she's been in. Neri and Kundo, probably less so.
There are times where we just leave them off in the forest outside the city, say, "You two go play with the creatures. We're gonna actually do business."
So you have a rough idea of a somewhat optimal way, provided this acts as a normal city.
Can I roll maybe a general intelligence check to see like what Necropolis is, or if I've ever heard of Necropolis?
Roll a history check.
History, yay! 19.
I'd like to...
Based on the word, Necropolis is City of the Dead.
Yay! Yay!
There's been a weird context you've heard of where it's used not as the name of a place, but as the name of a thing. You don't know specifically what this is referring to. It seems like it's referring to the city.
Using context clues is probably referring to the city.
Yes. As you can tell, it's probably referring to the city.
Yeah, he looks very uncomfortable.
Dava is still continuing to march forth.
Mhm.
Taking a quick left here, quick right there, if as he feels what would get to the center faster.
Okay.
Gundo's following pretty close behind him since he doesn't know cities.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Neri's practically glued to her sister's side.
And Zerali's just following Thav.
I would like everybody to make perception checks for me.
Wow.
Perception.
23 again!
20 this time!
Okay. All of you hear this quiet, maddened laughter. Neri, you only hear one source. Everybody else, you hear two. Then...
Are the sources sound like they're close together?
Fairly. There's one on each side of you. Sav, you said you were out in front, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Guessing
fun.
a 14 misses.
A 14 does in fact miss.
Okay, so this large, deformed skeletal hand lunges out towards you, and you parry it away with your rapier. So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
Yeehaw!
I don't have a map for this quite yet. So just place tokens up here.
Of reacting as pissed off as he possibly can.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck
shit.
you, stab.
The bone claws are ready.
I have so many swords! Which one do you want?
So,
I cannot.
Myth,
I cannot.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up?
how long?
I've had
How
Benji
long have
prepared.
you been waiting
I've
to
had
out a bone
had
claw on anything to make that joke.
I've had that prepared since the Bats Arena one shot I did for you guys.
I
Since the
missed the
one
joke.
that
I can't drop my icon onto the battlefield.
That's not good.
so which
Your
one
account
ended
is
up
already on the battlefield.
which one tried to hit me?
I have a bad
Uh,
feeling that I know what this is.
You one that's closer to you.
No, Kudo is in an 11. I'm at an 11.
I'm actually at an 18. I hadn't selected my token to put it into the.
Yeah, I didn't have you guys' tokens down yet. I'm fixing that right now.
The Barnary.
Neri is the spooked.
Neri is a because this is the first time she's ever dealt with something that's really undead.
Yeah.
Kundo's
doesn't-
ready to crush some skeletons.
I mean, yeah, these things are shrouded in shadowy darkness. Because the way you guys are walking, like, the path
Are-
forward is vaguely lit, but everything off to the side is dark.
Do we have to go one by one?
That's how I was having you guys.
Well, is the
But
path
not.
big enough for like 2 by 2?
It's pretty much big enough. It's basically like a 2-lane road.
Okay, before we get
Alright.
into battle, can we take a quick pee break?
Yeah, no problem.
I
Awesome.
need to move Neri because Neri would have been right by her sister's side.
Okay.
There's Spook. Big Spook, no horse.
Okay, we're gonna take 5 real quick, guys.
While I set up for the Bone Claw. Who, one of them is not ready.
Even
Yeah,
more
one
not
is
ready than Neri.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Bone Claws are not ready.
They're not really ready for the Skelly.
No, not really.
Okay, quickly review my spells. What
Well,
could
well,
I do?
We're on break right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
quick.
know. I'm just reviewing what do
Contemplate your
I have to fuck with things.
I mean, they're already not ready.
Question.
Mm.
Since we haven't reacted to it yet, would we count as fighting with something? As in, we
I'd
haven't made an attack. They're fighting us. We're not fighting them yet.
What are you planning on casting? Or doing?
Just curious.
I'm going to say it does count as you are in combat. I I would say so, yes, because it took a hostile action towards you. So you are in combat, which does imply that you are fighting it.
Okay. What's another thing I could do? Myth.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm curious. How the fuck would Magnificent Mansion work here? In the
How it
Necropolis
works?
itself, not in combat.
I don't think it's.
Okay,
Is
I'm
there
back.
a specification on Magnificent Mansion?
Let me just pull it up for you.
doesn't seem to be anything that would be negatively affected by the area. No.
Okay,
Okay, so
that might
we're
be good as a backup plan then.
alright. So we're just waiting for our druid and our barbarian to come back. It looks like.
Okay, so I'm not going to use that. Although it would be very useful.
Yeah, trying to use Magnificent Mansion in combat maybe a bit of a difficult thing.
No, I would not use it in combat. Just more there's something else I could use that would take up the same slot.
Mm.
However, I could use that instead.
Oh God.
What?
Oh, nothing. It was just a collection of like the hyper realistic cartoon images. Weird.
Oh. Those horrifying things?
Yeah.
Good old Bone Claw is ready!
Bone Claw is ready. To be fair, I've had that pun since I knew they were in Mordecai's.
Yeah, I know you've repeated that pun multiple times. I'm
Yes,
more questioning how long have you waited to do it in a D&D game?
Ever since I found out.
Ever since Mordekainen's came out, you've been waiting on the moment to do a Bone Claw is ready.
Yep.
How appropriate, though, right now that the project I'm working on has D20s on it.
God damn it.
Oh? Hey, goddammit.
Hold on.
I good.
Okay, now we're just waiting on Ash.
I need a new makeup bag. I have a lot of makeup on my bed, and I'm like,
It took me reading the comments on the feed after it, and I was like, oh God damn it.
Yeah, same here. I'm just,
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Slifer.
I don't get. Fuck you.
I might have to bow out again for a second after my.
What, Ash?
I might have to bow out again after my first turn because I threw something to cook real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
Am hunger.
and hungers.
and much hunger.
Alright, so if we're all back.
Yes.
So.
Let's do this thing!
Yeah! So you know
So
this one is here. The other one you don't know.
No, I did hear two voices.
You did
There you
hear
go.
them. Just you don't know specifically where the other one is. It's shrouded by darkness.
I was gonna say, because Neri's the only one that only heard one voice.
Yeah.
This isn't
Because he has
just
much confusion.
darkness. This
There's
is
advanced darkness.
advanced darkness.
Swear to God, if you magic missile, I'm going to hurt you.
I don't think any of us have magic missile.
Cast
You-
magic
you will-
missile into the darkness. No, I don't have
You
it
will-
either.
You will get the body hammer.
Yeah, I don't got it. It's not in my first level spells, and I know magic missile is a
I'll-
level 1 spell.
I'll do it right now.
Let's not piss off God.
I-
We're already on a shit list.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna cast magic missile into the darkness.
Kind of hard to do that
Okay,
when you
what-
don't have the spell.
You wanna
Yeah.
know
You,
what's even
however,
worse?
will cast, going off strong here, Crown of Stars as 8th level into the darkness.
No, that
Jesus,
doesn't go into the
alright.
darkness. That circles your head.
Which then, as
Well-
bonus action, send out into
Yeah.
darkness.
Jesus. All right. What does the 8th level spell do? Does it give you another one?
It gives me 2.
Okay.
So I have 9 stars around my head, which
Alright.
conveniently creates a bright glowing light so that we can see all of them.
Goblin Jesus.
Okay. Fair enough.
He is Goblin Jesus. We must praise him.
Wait. What damage does?
4d12 radiant.
Okay. So you're casting
I
that
have
as
to
an 8th level
make-
spell?
Yep, I have to make
Okay.
a range spell
I'm
attack.
gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah? Yeah?
Don't do it as an 8th level.
Save it. You might want to save it. If God's telling you to save it, save it.
But I don't... Okay, so my plan is that at some point before the final boss, I pull out Magnificent Mansion and we can do a long rest and get everything back.
Right. Oh yeah, you only have the 1/7th level, don't you?
Yes.
You can cast Magnificent Mansion using an 8th level spell, it just doesn't get any bonus from it.
That's true.
So casting Crown of Stars as 8th level, I get the extra bonus for extra damage.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So
Or
that's
is it
on-
going to be transition right to more
So you cast it as an 8th level spell.
Yes.
So you know there should be 9.
Yes.
For some reason, only 7 up here, though.
Fact.
I was saying don't use the 8th level spell. But you've already cast it, so
Does it get any sort of arcane sense for why that is?
First off, let me check the AC. That will unfortunately miss.
Damn it.
It feels like for some reason trying to conjure up anything, or trying to conjure up this spell for you, Thalvamith, you couldn't manage to get the entire grasp on it. There was some part of it that escaped you.
Actually, wait. That's not 14.
Yeah, shouldn't that be adding your spell attack modifier?
Yeah, well,
It-
yeah. Why is that only a +5? Yeah, that should also be plus charisma and then plus 1d4. Either way.
There we go.
Oh hey, a critical hit.
Yeah, you know, I'll let you grab the crit then.
Yay!
Yay!
A fucking
The damage.
Oh!
right to the face.
49 damage.
Yes.
It's for Nulch part 2.
Thav is ready.
Thought was ready.
Who's already had enough of these people's bullcrap?
What?
Is that
He said Thav has already
Which
had
one is-
enough of this bullcrap.
Yes. Yes, he has.
which one was that too? Was that the one closer to you?
the one that attacked me first. But now with
Okay.
but now because of Crown of Lights, which let me just double check the spell. Why do I keep closing this book when I need to refer to the spells?
Right. Yeah. Current stars. I think as long as you have 4 or more, you
As
cast
long
Current
as I have 4 or more, they shed out bright light in 30 feet, dim light for an additional 30. So
yeah.
that guy on the left is there bright as day now.
Yep. And so it's your action to cast, and then bonus action to use. So that's full
Yes.
action. It's full round, unless you want to move.
That is indeed full round, and nah, Bob is pissed off. He's not gonna run back. He's gonna make sure
Alright.
they look right at it.
All right, Kundo.
Alright then. I have to quickly refamiliarize myself because I got a new power last game. I have to see exactly how it works. Because I got my new totem.
Tankard of sobriety is so bad.
I have an
Alright.
idea.
Okay, that's how it works. Even though the other one is now illuminated, I would imagine Kundo's attention would have probably been drawn to the one that had struck out at Thov.
Yeah.
So he's gonna move over to it, and he's going to make some swings.
All right.
Of course, I'm going to bonus action rage.
Right.
And I'm going to recklessly attack.
Oh.
Ooh.
So let's get 2 Wrath of Nature swings. Okay. So that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. Is that at advantage from reckless?
Oh, I forgot to turn myself to advantage. Well, I'll just roll another normal one and see if it's any higher.
Roll again. Yeah.
20 to hit.
Either way you hit. Yeah. Either way you hit.
All right then.
Yeah. Just see if you pull a crit.
18 slashing damage,
Ooh. Damn.
and then another advantage, 16.
That will just hit.
Oh wow. We know the AC.
Yeah.
That's another 12 slashing damage.
Bone claws don't have a super high AC.
Neither
Right,
will
and,
Neri in a 5 seconds.
All right
And
then.
Maniri has all that health.
Yeah. Neri does have a ton of health.
All right, so I recklessly attack. That means they'll have advantage on me if they decide to attack me.
Now, whether they decide to attack you or the guy who literally put a ball of light in his face.
Yeah.
I almost did this. I did okay damage.
Yeah. The creature's head like lolls back, and then just snaps forward with just unnatural speed onto you, Thob, and launch to 22.
That is going to...
Does it have
That'll
reach
hit.
15 feet?
It does.
Oh wow.
Bone claws have stupid reach.
They must got long arms.
They do.
They be long boys.
They're Jack Skellington if he was actually scary.
Yeah. For 16 piercing damage.
I don't know if I should use an elemental form or not.
And
Do-
Okay.
Don't forget,
And,
because of your new thingy, they only cost a single wild shape use.
But
Thob,
if I use
you are
one of-
pulled into it,
Oh, lovely.
and then it is going to take its hand and try to crush you. At 25.
Unfortunately, I could not have done a defensive flurry beforehand, so yeah.
So, ooh, and is Crown of Stars concentration?
No.
Okay.
That's one of the nice things about it.
I guess makes sense for a 7th level spell. Okay. And that will be its turn. After grappling you and just just curling one finger and just
It did a scorpion.
Yeah.
Get over here.
yeah. Instead of a chain kunai, just stand.
Okay.
Right, so Zerali.
Let's see how I can mess these boys up. I mean, I bet I can obviously see the one that's got Thav.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, shedding bright light within 30 feet, you can see the other one as well.
Well, plus I have dark
Yeah,
vision.
It's brightly
That's true.
illuminated.
Yeah.
Okay. How come the DC on Frostbite's only 15? It should be the same as everything else.
That's weird.
Sometimes it just doesn't update for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Crown of Stars, that it didn't update to the proficiency boost.
Okay.
Well, it had the proficiency, it didn't have your charisma for some reason.
Yeah, I re-added my spell save thing, spell attack thing.
Right.
Okay. How do I want to try to fuck these boys up? Let's see. I think we're going to try, cause Zerali's still a little freaked out, so like, I guess out of like a panic reaction, she just like shoots Eldritch Blasts at the one that's got Thav.
Okay. So that's 3 of them?
Yeah. So I just go ahead and click all 3 and you tell me if they hit or not?
Yeah.
One.
Unless you want to, unless you were going to split them off of the other one.
Well, I don't know if I can see the other one or not.
You should be able to see the other one, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 at the one that's got Thav and 1 at the other one.
Okay.
Oh! All
Yep.
3 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, well I said 2 at the one that's got Thav and then 1 at the other one. So let's just say the crit goes to the other one.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so here's the damage for the ones on Thav. And then the damage for
Right.
the boy who's off by himself right now.
Not for long.
So the one who has Thav takes 7 damage, and Boyo by himself takes 12.
Uh-huh. Okay, anything you want to do as a bonus action?
Trying to I don't know if any of my spells are bonus actions. I'm sure they are.
If you have Healing Word, it is.
Yeah, it is. I wish. I don't like that. I don't know how to look at the description of my spells on my sheet, but. Is Armor of Agathis a bonus action?
I think that's a full
It's
action.
an action.
Oh, okay, alright, so, yeah, no, not doing that. I will expend a healing word on Thav,
Alright.
so, click that. Why did that not work?
It makes sure that you clicked on like what level you want to cast it on.
Dirt. Yeah, cast at level 1. Okay, you get 9 hit point, like, basically like fear reaction to explain what she did and like more flavor context. She just sees this thing, grab her cousin, pull him, and she's like, "No, you let him go!" And then she sees the other one, it's like, "You fuck off!"
And I'm just imagining as Thav gets slammed into the ground, here's that, and just there's a mumble, "Thanks, guys."
No, it's less slammed to the ground. It like pierced you and pulled you in, and then just like basically it was trying to crush you. Just impact it.
And it was
Yeah.
succeeding.
And you do cast your Healing Word, but it doesn't seem to take quite the effect you'd expect it to.
Oh,
seems like- seems like there's something in this area that's making trying to recover from wounds more difficult.
So, how much health do I actually get?
You gain 4 instead of 9.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Fuck.
Neri.
Neri's not a happy Neri. Neri is
angry.
an angry. Neri is an angry Neri. She's going to go over to this little fucker, and as a bonus action, as she's going over, she's going to go fire elemental.
Okay.
So you guys, Zal, you just see your sister very angrily start to walk, and just her form start to shift into just flames. And how big is my fire elemental?
Fire elementals are large.
All right,
Turn in them.
I can make two attacks then. I can make 2 touch attacks, and then if he can be on fire, he's gonna get on fire. And I do cast 30-foot radius of light. Natural 20.
Oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna do the other attack and then roll damage.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So that's not.
Okay, well, yeah.
Wait,
that's the
hold
point
on.
what
Can
it-
I roll? Can I roll that D4 that we have?
Yeah.
Just in case, just to see if it will. 15 now.
Just under.
Just under.
You still got that
What?
20 though.
Yeah. That's 16 fire, and if you can be lit on fire, if you can ignite, then
It does
Pinto.
indeed begin to catch a flame as tatters of clothing that are upon it begin to burst.
am
in the
I about
fire.
now the am I about now the same size as it, or am I still smaller?
You're about the same size.
Ooh, yay.
Bone Claw is not ready to be cat on fire.
I have a shit armor class in fire element form, but
Oh shit, I meant to move last turn. Oh well.
Oh no.
it hasn't left my combat range.
Nope. It is specifically
Yeah.
moving to keep you engaged. Okay. So,
So the myth don't die.
first claw attack towards Kundo. 13, that'll miss Kundo.
Yep.
And second one towards the small tiefling right in front of him. At 12, that will also miss.
Yeah,
Why get the
I
other
imagine
one
she
up
just
on the
ducks. She's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, ducks.
Duck and
Yeah,
roll,
yeah,
duck and
thank-
roll.
Yeah, just dropping his hand down. Just, no! Alright, Sav.
Okay.
Currently
I'm
grappled,
gonna-
and I need, hold on, let me pull up the bone claw. Shit.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh!
'Cause you are currently grappled by it.
Hey, good thing I
Oh.
chose fire elemental form. I can't figure. I immune to being grappled.
Yes, you are currently grappled by it.
So what? That's an action to break out?
That's what it's saying.
I think you can also still attack while grappled, can't you?
It'd be at
You can
disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
He is at
Or no,
advantage
wait.
right now because he is in melee range of the creature I'm within 5 feet of.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it'd be
So
just a
it's
normal-
just a standard attack then.
Okay.
DM, I have a question
Going
then.
try the wild stabbing.
Okay.
15,
You can add your, you have your bless.
2,
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you rolled in the plus, you would hit.
So that's a 13. Some reason damage wasn't added. Let me just
It is
back in.
It is 13 damage.
Damage. My favorite type of damage.
13 error 404 damage not found.
Oh, don't you joke about that. That is a bane of web programming.
I bet.
I don't know. How does it feel, you nerd over there in your land?
What?
How does it feel? I'm trying to be a jerk, okay?
How does it feel to
Be a
deal
nerd.
with 404s?
Yes, nerd.
I prefer 418s myself.
Yeah.
That is error code for I'm a teapot.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Don't you have a
Error
second
four-
attack?
Error 418 was added into the error code list as a April Fool's joke for when you try to submit a command to your coffee machine to brew coffee, but you send it to the teapot. So I'll send you 418 back saying I'm a teapot.
That's great.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don't
You have a second
you have
attack.
another attack?
Yes, I do have a second attack, but first,
You gonna give yourself inspiration?
no. If a opponent is... Oh wait, these things got 15-foot range, don't they?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do a defensive flourish then,
Okay.
which adds an extra 1d8 because of the sword. I have an extra 5 AC.
Cool.
I think you also deal an extra 5 damage.
Yes, I do. And
Yeah.
stab it one more time.
Alright. Yeah, that hits.
For another 12. And shooting it in the face.
Shouldn't then it have to make another grapple check to keep a hold of him now that he's stabbing?
No.
No.
No, it's not like a concentration check. I don't roll damage just in case you roll really low.
26?
Nah, no. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's blasting in the face. And
Yeah, just a frantic, get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me! No, you
Yeah.
dead! Boom.
Yeah, and the hand that is grappling you releases. Damn it. Yeah, since you guys are all doing things that have light, I can't do its shadow jump. Damn it. Dude, that shadow jump is deadly. If you fail a DC 14 Constitution save, that's 5d12 necrotic.
I'm quite literally a being made of light.
Yeah.
And I'm
stop.
surrounded by light.
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
can
that is...
I'm literally just a walking lava pit.
Okay, so Kondo, it is now your turn.
I'm going to do as the good barbarian does and move within 5 feet of my enemy.
And do a smack.
Alright then. And I'm going to
Smack.
recklessly attack!
Smack it. Oh yeah, you did reckless attack, so it would have had advantage. Oh well.
But it didn't attack me.
No, it did.
It did attack you once, but it missed. And I forgot about the advantage. Doesn't matter now. Yeah, that'll hit.
25
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 28
Yeah, both those will hit.
for 12 and for a total of 30 slashing damage.
Ooh, damn.
Is it still up?
It is still standing, but it is in a severely... It is in a worse off state.
This is even my high damaging weapon.
And it's still burning. It's still burning because it didn't put itself out.
It
That's at the
hasn't
start of its
around
turn.
its turn yet. Oh yeah,
I don't.
actually, it should have taken that after you hit it.
All right, so that is Kundo's turn. Simple boy.
Whoa, hey, no, it's not down to 10 health. Lost 10 health. Okay, Zorali, it's your turn now.
Okay, everybody's too close for me to try to do shatter, and that would probably do something nice and fun to this, but everybody's too close.
Yeah, you can always shatter the next big thing.
Very true.
I still got some time left on fire elemental, so we can just walk around with a big fire elemental.
Yeah.
Literally, it's 15 cut in half. Wait, no, isn't it? I get 15 hours in because isn't it not cut in half for a moon druid?
No, it still is. So you
All right.
have 6 hours. No,
Again.
7 hours.
7
have a
hours
good
with a
long
fire
time.
elemental.
Yeah, you have a good long time.
Just walk around with a fire elemental. No shadowy creature's gonna want to touch me.
And then once we get close, pop a mansion.
Okay,
Papa Mansion. That's what it sounded like you said.
Pop a
Daddy
mansion.
yeah. You.
Let's go
Yeah,
to
you
Papa's
cast
mansion.
Yeah, you cast a mansion just for no. Hey, what's up?
okay.
All the servants have been off.
Anyway,
Yeah, all the servants have been off.
shoot, I don't know if I'm too close to it to do Eldritch Blast effectively.
You would be at disadvantage.
Okay, well, and
You can scoot 5 feet back, and it can't make an attack of opportunity because you're not leaving its effective range.
and that would
And you
allow
can
me
make
to.
it.
Okay,
Yes.
so
And then it would be at
I-
standard.
okay, so I guess Sorali
Yeah.
would know that, and she just hop back a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's the bane and good thing about like creatures with like 15-foot reaches. Then you can just move like 10 feet back, and then you're still in melee range, technically.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it can't.
but I'm far enough away now that I can fire off Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Zorali hops back and she just kind of like lets the energy build up in her hands and then pow, pow, pow. Oh, fuck, I nat one.
There it goes. What you doing? Ah!
Let's be
Okay,
fair,
well.
that's probably to Kundo that's going.
Wait,
2 of those hit.
I would I'm guessing I don't get advantage on that one because of allies being within melee range of it.
There's no one on the other side of it.
Okay, so no flanking.
Kundo, I think you have to be within 5 feet of the creature. So
It also only affects melee attacks, not ranged.
Fair enough.
yeah, so that is unfortunate in that one. But the other 2 do hit.
Okay. So there's that one and that one. Ten.
Roll damage for the nat 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Whoever this hits, I'm sorry.
Hit me!
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes. No. Zorali.
Or I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
Do I get to add bless to that?
I believe
So plus works.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll that and then roll a d4.
Oh,
Roll a d4. Roll that d4, baby.
It's not gonna save you.
Fuck.
Save you.
It's 14 total.
Okay. So you fire off 1 shot. You fire off 2 shots. Bam, bam, right in the bone claw. Fire off a 3rd shot. It spirals out and cracks the large figure right in the head. And its eye just turns on you. And you feel yourself beginning to wither away. As you take...
Oh.
How close are we to the large figure?
Eldritch Blast doesn't have that kind of range. How the hell did it reach it? Okay, I have to grab my calculator so I can figure out how much I'm supposed to take off of, or what I need to have my health look at now. Okay, so minus 19.
Oh
Alright.
no.
That moment when magic is like, I'm gonna make this cantrip have 2-mile range.
Okay,
Boy, magic be fucked yo here.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it really is.
looking too terrible bad, but yeah, definitely felt that.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Any bonus action you want to take?
hang on a second. 10 of those would have come out. That would have. I need to get
yeah, you
10
would
of those
have taken 9 damage.
because
Yep,
of the temporary hit points.
Yep.
I have
So-
already long used those up.
Those are gone. Bye, temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, 'cause you got grabbed and stabbed.
Grabbed and stabbed.
Okay. Do you want to use your bonus action for a healing word, or?
Sorry, I've got an important text I got taken care of.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I don't know if any of my other attack spells are bonus actions, though, is the thing.
The only bonus action spell I know offhand is healing word, which you know is not quite as effective.
Yeah. And I don't think Ray of Frost is a bonus action.
No, it is not. Most attacks aren't a bonus action. Usually, what they're like Crown of Stars, where it's a
An
action
action.
to cast and then a bonus action to use.
Right.
So I
Crown of
Thank you.
Stars has certainly been putting work in.
think the only spell you have that is a bonus action is thing. I'll look through. Swelling. Think. Oh yeah. Heat metal is one of those things that's action to use, bonus action to, action to cast, bonus action to use. But he's also not wearing anything metal on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one you have that's a bonus action is going to be healing word. So.
Yeah, and I think for right now,
If you want to take it or not. If not, then it's fine.
I think I'm not going to take it right now.
Okay. So, Neri.
Neri is going to move opposite side of Mr. Boneclaw. I have a question.
Okay.
My fire form says the elemental can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. Hold on. I can't pop it out. Question. Can I essentially move into this dude's space and just start, like, lighting him on fire?
I think so, yeah.
That's basically what fire elementals do, is they move into your space and burn you.
Yeah.
So can I give him a? Oh, okay.
Specifically what it does, you need to look it up.
A Bernie hug.
Give him a big ol' extra toasty hug.
I think
Okay.
then we would have to be careful not to stab you instead of it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yes. You can enter
I-
hostile creature's space and stop. So, yes, you can basically give him a burning hug.
You can just enter 1/2 of his space and leave the other half for us to stab.
That's true.
I don't trust you guys that much.
Wow,
Well,
okay, damn.
Really, cuz give us a vote of confidence here.
Wow.
I've grown up with you two. I've gotten way too many scars for you two. So
What about
I'm
Linda?
gonna- I'm
To
going
be
do
fair, the
two
first
touch-
time she used Ray of Frost, it was an accident.
I'm gonna do this 2 touch attacks and just kind of give him 2 nice kind of slaps on either side of his head.
Don't forget you have advantage.
I do have advantage. Give me 1 second,
And
because then I have to.
case you need it.
Hold on, I have to scrolling up for a moment. Come on, computer, are we gonna work or what?
I don't know. For some reason, I got the feeling that it's not gonna live for one more turn.
20. 20 and a 25.
Yeah, both those hit.
Ash, was that you? And if so, are you okay?
Yeah, I just burped.
Oh
Ni-
yeah, that's right.
19
You've got.
19
Yeah.
fire, and then his next turn he
Mhm.
takes another D10 fire.
Yep, he takes another D10.
So
Also,
it's just like
excuse me.
it's a very like Three
another
Stooges
10.
esque
Damn.
Neri just hitting him on either side of his head.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn them all down.
Okay.
Nah, I'm thinking more. Went down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Went down, down.
Can we let the
down,
DM speak,
the wind
please?
Went up higher.
We all take 300 points of necrotic damage.
I could survive that.
You could. While you're raging.
That's so sad.
What was that you said, Danny?
I said, can we let the DM speak, please?
Sorry.
Actually, hold on. Let me check its intelligence. Ah, no. Okay, it's not gonna be random chance.
Is it not that smart?
Is it trying to attack me?
Is it trying to
No.
attack the fire?
No. It's
Oh
going
no,
for what
it's gonna attack the
going for
small.
what it thinks. Yeah, it's going for what it thinks it's the weakest. It's going for Shirley.
Meep.
An 11, that'll miss. That's a 26, though.
Oh yeah, that hits.
No!
Oof.
That's a miniature impalement.
She's just shriek. She just shrieks at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. As you back up and fire off your blast, it just yeah, and it just reaches out and just
Get
basically
back here!
yeah. Basically reaches out its hand so that its middle and ring fingers are out and just spears you through the stomach and pulls you back to it.
Oh, you guys could swear you see a fire burn even brighter.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to go down to.
Yeah, unless you have like Hellish Rebuke. I don't think you did.
I don't think I get that as a Levestus tiefling.
No,
Don't
you
be on
don't.
the Gathis instead.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if bards could get Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, but warlocks can.
Had I decided to take it as a magical secrets, I could.
Yeah.
But I didn't because I'm dumb.
Yeah,
I mean,
You just
Hellish
decided
Rebuke.
to choose other things. There's a long list of things to choose from.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Thub,
Oh,
you just saw this thing
rightly
in
pissed
hell
off.
small. Yeah.
This is at advantage. I
Yes, it
stab.
is. That will hit. Ooh, so close.
And let me just check my flourishes. It's been a while since I've done some flourishing.
Not since that 2-hour play.
Hey, that was fun.
Okay, you have mobile, you have defensive, and you have something else. I always forget what the third one is.
Spend one use of your inspiration die. Cause a weapon to deal extra damage to the target and any other creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of you. It's great if you're surrounded.
Yeah. That's basically like taking a weapon and just sweeping around.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a defensive flourish, but that's still a 1d8.
Yeah, and still 1d8. You have a decent chance.
Another 6.
Yeah, no, you just impale it through the skull.
He's already dead.
Yeah. Boneclaws don't have a lot of health. Well, they do, but they have relatively low AC in their ambush. They don't do well in combat.
Not especially when there's light around.
Yes, And there's lots of light between the two of us.
Yeah. They're meant to be darkness ambush predators. I mean, even if they cast the darkness spell, it would have had to have been at 8th level or higher,
Yay.
which they can't innately cast things, and
Okay,
maybe
how
not be things that can cast.
how do I use the thing in the Discord that lets me check spells?
Type exclamation point spell, then the name of the spell.
Yeah.
Hopefully I
Also-
spelled it right.
Also,
Yay, I
as-
did.
Yeah. Also, as for your comment armor, it's not upcasting spells. It's the specific type of spell.
Healing spells.
No, he got the cast Crown of Stars.
Oh, radiant.
Oh, anything positive energy related.
Yeah.
Fire elemental near you will get somewhat close. Doesn't want to scare everyone.
I pat the fire to reassure it.
Pap.
And she just points down the pathway again.
So, I'll share this with you now.
So do we know this in character or only out of character?
You know some of it in character and some of it out. Like, you know...
Because immediately that first bit there.
Yeah, you know the second part, and the fourth part, and you can presume the fifth. Or not the second, the third, the fourth, and presume the fifth.
Yeah. No. Oh yay. So environmental near you will just point down to down the pathway. Cause you guys don't speak Ignan.
I would use the Withering Blade, but I feel like most of these creatures are going to resist necrotic.
Maybe.
We should continue on while I'm like this, and she's gonna like motion to herself, even though they can't understand her.
You don't lose the ability to.
Alright.
No, I can only speak Ignan in fire elemental form.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, you only have the languages of your new form.
Yeah,
That was unpleasant. Let's
it
keep
literally
moving.
it literally only sounds like fire that she like the sounds of fire when she opens up her mouth.
Yeah. Poof, poof, poof.
Poof. Boof, boof.
That poor cork is poof poof.
I just picture Neri's elemental forms that still look like dogs.
It has little dog ears.
Poof.
This is the most adorable fire elemental I've ever seen.
Pap, ow, pap, ow.
Water elemental, Pap Splooch. Aw.
Air elemental. Where did she go?
Where is Air Dog?
Air hug. Fuck, can't breathe.
It's Airbud.
Ah!
Airbud.
Nero
That'd
will
do
just
it to
continue
him.
down the street. It's best if you let the big fire elemental take lead, or at least you
Kundo's
get in
not
front of the
all
fire
far
elemental,
behind.
because she's a big source of light. Literally, about 60 feet around her is illuminated.
Love is also a source of light, so they shall march together.
Undo's staying near the light because he doesn't have dark vision.
Do I
Zorali's just
melt the stone?
Zorali, I guess,
No.
would just kind of stay near the back just because she naturally has dark vision, and I think all that extra bright light might be hurting her eyes just a smidge, but not terribly so.
You don't have like superior dark vision like Drow and kobold.
Kobold.
Yeah, so no sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the bright light doesn't affect you, it's just you can see in dark light. Or you can see in dim or no light.
Although with all the
Okay.
extra light, I guess I can see more colors than I normally would in the dark.
Yeah.
Hey, for
All the colors. There's some purple there, and some gray, and more gray. And oh
You know
joy,
what?
there's a lot of gray.
I mean, a lot of it is like a dull yellowish color, just from like age. It seems like this place has been around for much longer than anything in documented history. By all rights, it should have crumbled into basically dust, but somehow it still remains.
And we're just marching forward. I still have five little motes of crown of stars.
And how long does that last for? An hour?
An hour.
8 hours.
Okay.
Well, you still have fire elemental for 7 hours.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're
Ash,
not.
The way you
stressed or
burp
what?
sounds like some ungodly creature screeching.
I'm sorry.
Just turn your head away from the mic.
He's got a
It would-
I
headset.
don't think that. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm highly concerned that you're just lying to us that you're not being attacked by some unholy demons from the abyss.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll kill it.
Who is the most injured of the three of you? 'Cause I know Neri's fine.
That
Kundo
would be
has
either-
literally more than full health.
Okay.
either myself or Zarelli. I am down. Doing the math here, about 18 points.
Okay.
Uh,
I think that leaves Riley.
yeah, I think I might be the worst off. Let me do some quick math right fast. Yeah, I'm down 30. I'm down, like, I've still got over. I'm still in the 3 digits, but I lost 34 hit points.
Okay.
Neri has pushed her sister in front of her. Well, not pushed, like physically pushed, but like,
Yeah.
So yeah, motion for her to get in front of her, and like for Kundo to be in front of her, so at least Neri is trailing up behind and still shedding as much light as she does.
Yeah, so you have light in front and light in back.
And then if somebody tries to attack from behind, I can take him on for a bit.
So, Zarali, you feel a heavy gaze upon you, and the voice in your head, this time in Infernal. You draw ever closer to me, both in physical location and in life or lack thereof. Would it not be easier to simply surrender?
Okay, out of character. Is that Asmodeus talking to me?
No,
Oh.
this is the same voice as what has been talking to you the whole time.
Oh, but
The
it's
big
it's
brain.
it's speaking in Infernal now,
Yes, it was speaking in Infernal.
directly into my brain.
Yeah, only it seems only to you. Nobody else seems to be reacting.
The brain.
Zarali's
all
not going
really-
to deign to answer it either out aloud or in her mind. She's just going to, yeah, she heard that, but she's just not going to deign to answer.
Let me check something. Okay. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, lovely.
You do have plus.
Yeah, so I can add a D4 to whatever the roll is.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't.
roll.
I don't think it's gonna do me much help, but I'm gonna roll it anyway.
Damn.
Unfortunately, you resist the. Damn, I was gonna give you advantage too because you didn't respond. Doesn't matter. You do not respond, but you are racked with fear once more. Just now that you've seen the thing, and you can presume can probably eliminate you without much of a thought. Just the thought of being under such a thing is terrifying.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking at Zerali, then they just see her. Like, you don't ever see her shiver because, you know, Leves's tiefling doesn't get cold, so therefore doesn't really shiver. She is shivering. She
Cuz,
is
what's going on?
voice in my
Neri,
voice in my head.
Neri just turns and looks at the big thing.
I'd like everybody else to make an investigation check on Raleigh.
How do I roll investigation?
Nope, that didn't mean for that to be advantage.
Yeah, I'll say you have advantage. for this.
Well, the 17th then.
If you don't have investigation, then just roll an intelligence check.
Do I roll it?
You use
Yeah.
your stats for intelligence and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm
good.
pretty sure I gave it.
You
the
didn't give it
intelligence.
my intelligence.
Did I not?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Environmental has a
Yeah,
negative
so just-
as a 6.
Yeah. Yeah. So just
So-
roll investigation from your character sheet then.
Alright. Well, that's a 20.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
your stuff
It does.
Yeah. So Bob, you don't notice anything at first. Kundo, you notice some sort of strange marking on Zerali. Neri, you notice upon her left cheek there is an image of a skull that is being impaled with some sort of long-handled spear-like implement.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see what this symbol means?
This is a character question, but Kundo, who is experienced with curses, would he identify this as a curse?
I'll say roll Arcana. I'll say Kundo, you have advantage because of your familiarity with it.
Yeah, because Kundo knows curses. He gave himself one on purpose.
I got a 12.
Did mine roll?
No.
And does not seem to have. There it
Oh,
is. Oh,
okay.
not 20.
Not 20.
It is not necessarily a curse per se, but it is a very similar magical effect to a curse. Yeah, Neri, you're not quite sure what it is. You just know it's probably magical.
I just, again, big fire elemental Neri is just turning and looking at the thing.
Mm.
The flames flickering higher before it just turns back to her sister.
This is not in your head, but you all just hear a very low rumbling laugh.
How close are we to the creature at this point?
You're about halfway to it.
How
Yeah.
long do I have left?
Has an hour passed?
I'll say no. About 30 minutes. And 45 closer because of the combat and you guys. I don't. I'll say combat and you guys took a bit of a short breather to not be so on edge. So yeah, Crown of Stars is still up and you still have plenty of time for your elemental form.
And Kundo still has heroism.
We also have heroism.
Yeah, everybody still has their bless up.
How long was it before we fought the bone claws?
About 20 minutes.
So there's like 10 minutes left of the heroism.
Yeah, but we do have a second potion of it if we need it.
That's true.
So does Kundo get any sense for what this type of, like, he knows it's not exactly a curse, it's like but it's a similar negative effect. Does he get any idea for what this could mean, as in, like, what's it doing to Zerali?
Well, Zorali is very clearly shaken like she was before. You can probably presume that that's what this is doing, or at least indicating that it is. That fear has grabbed hold of her, and that is the mark that it has grabbed hold.
I would like to take a look around as we walk to see if there's any more creatures in the dark.
Okay, roll perception check. Fudging, but I
7.
don't see anything.
It rolled a 2.
Damns the brakes.
Yes.
If Zerali would accept, Kundo would offer to carry her for a moment. Because he can see that she's shaken.
If he's offering aloud, she just kind of shakily nods her head, like, yes, yes, please.
I don't imagine it's much of an issue for Kundo to pick up Zerali and carry her.
No.
He is a very strong boy.
Okay. Yeah. So you continue on with Zorelli shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, specifically Kundo is carrying her, so her face is turned away from the big monster.
Okay. So as you look away from the creature, the fear does begin to fade.
Okay. I would assume because it's like a texture that's familiar to her, she's got her face buried in the bear pelt that he's wearing.
Okay.
Once it looks like we're about 500 feet away from the thing, Bob
Yeah.
is gonna stop the group when we get there.
Okay. That will probably be next session then. You still got a couple more things to go before you get that close.
But doesn't-
Oh.
Well, that's kind of the point of it.
One that'll happen right now. Okay. As you are walking, a very thin, almost skeletal black dog scutters out from one of the from an alleyway, and it just looks at all of you.
Immediately shoot it with the crossbow.
Okay.
Pew.
Roll the hit. Of
I
course.
don't.
The,
It catches.
the desire to shoot the pup, the desire to not shoot the pupper took over.
Yeah. You shoot, and it just catches the crossbow bolt in his mouth and cracks it.
Could I also have reactionary thrown a javelin at it?
Sure.
I want to try to intimidate it by just trying to like make myself look big.
All right. Javelin. That wasn't
That
supposed to be an advantage, but that's the high roll.
Still, yeah, it's still. Yep, that still hits. So roll damage.
Oh, you're. Is there
Yeah.
still? Sorry, I'm just trying to get the time logistics right in my head. So, is there like what 5 minutes left of Bless right now, or?
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
have it for this fight. Well, we most likely will have it for this fight.
Yeah. Well, as the javelin hits it, it whimpers, and then Kundo it locks eyes with you. I need you to roll. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh wow,
Damn it, that's something I'm good at.
I'm not.
Can I roll an intimidation check as I want it to do?
Sure, go for it.
Because I'm a big old fire elemental.
Sure.
14.
Roll an intimidation. Ooh, that's not one.
You rolled so many criticals.
How many is it so far?
4?
4?
Yeah. Okay,
Jeez,
so,
the fire elemental is rolling like a god.
yeah, so Kundo, this creature emits this unnatural presence towards, and you manage to just stave it off, just barely. And then
Just grit the teeth.
you, yeah, and then near you roar up like a raging inferno, and its eyes shift to you, and you roll a charisma save.
Oh, yay. I'm not good at these.
I'm surprised I'm the one who started shooting at it, and I'm the only one who has not rolled a charisma save.
Because you missed, unfortunately.
Yay.
You can add that bless to it.
Yep, you can add bless. I don't think it'll save you. That's a 13, that will
Probably-
still, that's just under.
God damn it.
Yeah, the DC is a 14.
Ah!
Neri, its presence enters, and all you hear is your name in various voices that are screaming in agony.
Is this a condition that's trying to be put on me?
It is sort of a condition that is put on you.
Because if it's paralyzed or petrified, I cannot do either
It
of
is
those.
not. It does not fall under the conventional condition.
It is the condition known as screaming brain disorder.
Yes. Screaming spooks.
Is it like all of my family members sort of thing?
You can pick out family members in there. You can pick out friends, people you've known, people you don't know. Sav,
Yep.
its eyes then shift to you. I need you to roll a charisma save.
Of course. Of course. Does that beat it?
Oh yeah, yeah, but almost by double. You're just like, no.
Just dog looks at me, blank face back.
Just saw my family die.
Really? What are you gonna do to me, dog? Good.
The fire elemental's like holding its head.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a shadow. Something to rot in the corners you come from. Vicious mockery.
Okay.
I think that's the first time you've used that.
I think so too.
Wow, double one.
That was low damage, 2 1s.
Yeah, the creature seems taken aback, and then it rushes towards you all and jumps at Neri. Neri, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yay. Wait, I used
Since Neri was in the back of the group, would we get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, I'll say so.
how do I do a con save on a fire elemental?
It uses its
Uh,
constitution.
Yeah,
So just roll on
yeah, just roll a con check.
Can
1 minute.
All right.
Well, 23.
Ooh. Yep. Yeah, that's not 20. Okay, Kundo, roll damage.
I'm curious about something regarding something charging.
Would
As a
Zerali
per-
be able to see what's going on, considering she was hiding her face because she noticed it was lessening the effect of the fear?
I think Kudo had to drop you to swing.
No.
It's fine.
He uses one hand for his weapon.
Yeah, it's one-handed.
She's on
you
his
can
shield
tell-
arm.
You, you heard Thob's crossbow go off, and you felt Kundo throw a javelin, but
So,
you don't quite know what else is going on.
so I don't get to do an opportunity attack then?
I'm gonna say no.
Fair enough.
Okay, so yeah, with the
Could,
nat 20. Wow,
could I
five.
try? I know she already got nat 20, but
Uh-huh.
could I try pushing the dog away to give Neri more time to react?
I'll say so that's why she gets a nat 20. Or that's how we'll flavor the nat 20. Yeah, you
Mhm.
push it back just long enough for her to fortify herself. And it goes through her. And Neri, you feel this cold sort of presence trying to enter you. And you just refuse it. And it just goes right through and then scampers back off into the shadows.
Hey, possession.
You still are hearing that terrible scream.
While it's running off,
The firemental sits down and starts
I-
holding its head.
while it's before it disappears into the shadow,
You gonna
can I shoot it
again?
with the star?
Go ahead.
Just you have a star.
Alright, roll a hit. Or roll damage.
25 radiant damage on this shadowy hat.
You blast it in the back. And it turns.
Oh
and
yeah?
and
Come at
very
me, you
clearly-
dog!
Very clearly says your name. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, really? Couldn't have been charisma. 17.
You feel some unnatural presence, but your clarity of mind and seeing Neri not acting right and knowing Zerali's not okay, you're like, I can't fall apart. And you manage to resist whatever this effect is. And then it scuttles back.
Play your mind games with me. You're nothing!
Yes,
Can I
but
do another
yeah,
vicious mockery?
Go ahead. Ooh, damn. That's almost max.
Got to make up for the
Oh,
almost
yeah.
minimum.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Each time was a so you would 1-3-1 and then 4-3-1 or 4-3-4.
At least those dice know when to work at good moments sometimes.
Who's
Yeah,
eating
you
their
managed
mic?
I'm not eating my mic and having to move.
Yeah, you get one last barb off and it starts like limping off. It's like, oh, fuck you then.
Yeah, the firemental is now like on the ground and like holding its head, and like the flame starts to die down a bit before it like flares up again. Something seems to be freaking her out a lot.
Keep playing your mind games. We will hold strong. Neri, you alright?
The flame simmers a bit, and dies down. I imagine they would have had time to like work out what certain things mean in certain forms.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Just because it's a little hard to conversate, because I really don't want to lose this form.
Yeah. I'll say yeah. You guys will spend enough time that you can read each other without having to insight check.
Yeah.
Even in elemental form, you still have tells.
Yeah, like just the flame sort of almost looking like it's dying as it just gets colder. Before once again just flaring.
Neri, make me make me a charisma saving throw with advantage.
Alright, give me one moment. I don't want disadvantage, I want advantage.
Yeah.
Go!
Even with blessed, it's not enough. Screaming is still going on. Terrifying. And it seems like as it goes on, the voices you don't know start beginning to lessen, the voices you do beginning to rise.
Would a
I don't-
counter charm work for this?
I don't think so.
I'll say so. You'd just be giving her advantage.
It would be just giving her advantage again.
I mean, you can, and she can roll the save again.
Oh, I don't need fire elemental near. I need hearing. I'll try again.
Cousin,
Okay.
Neri,
Hey,
you
Whoa,
can't
that's a-
break out of
Wait,
it.
no, that's a wisdom save. That's a wisdom save. God damn it!
it's a wisdom save, but I'll give you that 20 anyways.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I'll give you that 20. With Sav playing some soothing music, you managed to just like,
Well, it's musical notes or words of power, so I'm literally speaking her to her motivation to go.
Sav is your motivational speaker.
What do you say, Daenerys? Because I want to know.
Remember the times in the caves. You weren't afraid then, and you won't be afraid now. Come on, cousin, Neri. We need to hold strong together. Wait to kill the moment.
We're having an emotional moment, okay?
Wait, you feel great. You good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You managed to shake this effect from you.
The fire elemental then stands up and starts to burn out an even flame.
Yeah, and Zerali, by this point, the fear has died.
She just kind of pokes her head up out and just kind of still shakily, but it's obviously sounding like she feels better. This is what happened? I heard you guys fighting. What happened?
Nothing of significance.
Big dark, many voices.
What it was a reflection of this place's master.
Oh,
A coward.
lovely.
Has the mark
Oh.
faded from Zerali's cheek?
Hey, Sav.
Yeah?
Give me a minute.
Oh dear.
Oh, joy!
Maybe
backs-
don't insult the master of a realm in his own realm.
I was about to say he backsassed, and now he's going get it. Oh no.
So, Sav, as you say that, you hear a whistling behind you, and you move out of the way as a giant spear impales itself where you were standing.
Oh, shit!
And I'm pretty sure a 15 does not hit your AC.
It
Oh,
does
crap.
not.
Is it actually a spear?
It's spear-like.
I'm
Okay,
saying, like,
okay.
is it a weapon or is it a spell?
Question.
It is a weapon.
Are we
Crap.
talking a friggin' Dark Souls Dragon Slayer kind of spear?
Bigger.
Mythosia, I think you need to roll again because that would have gone to me. Because missile attraction.
No, I think it with this motherfucker, he would have aimed straight for Thav and it would have went there.
It
It's not
depends if we
technically a
were
thrown
close enough.
weapon.
That is.
It's
We
not
were
technically a
we
thrown
were in
weapon.
marching order. So
I don't
it's
know
not
how
a
to roll.
weapon.
Okay, it's not a thrown weapon, but it is a range. It's a 15. I don't think a 15 hits you, Kundo.
But yeah, it doesn't. But I'm just saying.
No.
I keep my missile attraction in mind.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's not technically a ranged weapon, but it is a ranged attack.
It is as long as it's not a spell.
Yeah, it is not a spell. It is a weapon attack. So okay, that's fair. Yeah. So yeah. It does seem like Kundo's missile attraction did affect it enough that it did not impale you directly. But Sav, you can
Oh
see
boy,
that this
I
weapon.
do quite enjoy not getting impaled. Boy,
Well,
this is a
Sav,
great time of not getting impaled.
I'm gonna do it again if you interrupt me again.
I'm sorry.
But you can see this weapon is easily twice the size of Kundo, and it's made of this twisted, like, amalgamation of metal and bone and sinew.
Does it have a handle?
It does have
No.
a haft, yes.
Can I pick it up?
Put Zerali down first! Put Zerali down first!
Well, as soon as you stop being afraid, he put you down.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to grab the weapon.
Yes, let's see how much I get screwed over and cursed again by this.
Can the fire elemental step in the way and go towards to try to burn it before he can grab it? I have a 50 feet movement.
I'm going to say since it's right next, it's basically right next to Kundo as well. You don't have the time.
Alright, let's see
So
what
then-
happens.
I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Hey, well,
Zeral-
I'm good at those.
Zerali was scampering away as soon as she saw him reaching for it, like, nope, 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 nope. Like, she's hiding behind Thav.
That's 20 altogether.
That was a 20. Oh dear.
How
Let's
good
see
is
how I get flipped.
Just as a side note, after the spear impact was blocked by Kundo, Thav just has the stone grinding, looking behind in the direction this spear came from.
A giant creature is just staring at you, Thav. Okay. Ooh, boy, you take 32
Ooh.
necrotic damage.
Alright then.
As you grab onto the weapon, it explodes in this maelstrom of black, purple energy.
Oh no, black purple. It is truly evil.
It's
is-
Zamasu!
Oh.
I technically never stopped raging because I have persistent rage.
That's true. So you only take 16.
16, which means I only actually take 6 points of damage because of temp HP.
Yep. Yep. And,
So did the weapon just be destroyed by that?
yeah, it's no longer present.
You know, just start stomping forward. Back on the path.
Alright. And we will, cut it there after, some major spooks has happened, and then Thav maybe almost got impaled, or Thav or Kundo may have almost gotten impaled.
And then I grabbed it anyways.
Yeah. Ooh.
We shouldn't grab random stuff that's thrown at.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he has picked up the weapon of every single enemy we have killed.
He
That's
picked
fair.
up the horns of,
And
Asmodeus.
He's wearing those on his head.
Yeah, and Asmodeus' sword, and and he did pick up the electric axe.
he has a bad habit of this.
You guys should know, he has a bad habit of not thinking before picking up a weapon.
It's Neri's frustration with him.
Yes. I kind of want to see how much damage it would have done if it would have hit.
Just for curiosity's sake. Oh, I'm so glad that missed.
So,
It would
stones
have technically
endurance,
been
anyone?
piercing. Yeah.
That would have hit
it
Kundo anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would have technically been piercing, not slashing damage, but that's semantics at that point.
Spear right to the chest.
Wait a second. The two. Was that a accidental crit you rolled?
Yeah, the other side was a crit. It was at disadvantage because of range. Yeah, the other side was a crit.
Oh. Oh. Good thing I
Yeah,
insulted it now and not when it was in range.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, you would have taken 37 plus 18. Ooh, like 50 damage. Just, you're not so screwed.
That would have been about.
Neri, the tank, has not taken any damage.
Yeah, about
Kundo
55.
has taken a little damage.
Because Kundo is stupid.
Kundo might be smarter than you, actually.
What's
I don't
his
know how smart
intelligence?
Neri is. Kundo's intelligence, I believe, is 12.
Neri is smarter than him.
Alright.
Her intelligence is 15.
And
Thav is
both are
9.
smarter than Thav, the big mouth idiot.
Well, you don't have to necessarily be intelligent to be a bard. You just have to be charismatic. People just
Oh,
have to
yeah.
like you.
My bard has 11 charisma and 19, or not 11 intelligence and 19 charisma.
I have a cleric with a 9 intelligence but an 18 wisdom.
They're just really good. They're really in tune with their intuition, but not so much with their intent.
Thav
Yeah.
has a grandiose of 9 intelligence.
Yeah, we will cut the session there though because
Yeah.
I have to make maps now and plan out encounters.
All
Okay.
things considered, not Kundo's worst decision ever.
What would be Kundo's worst decision ever?
Joining
Joining
the
the
A lot of
party.
things.
Joining the party.
Okay.
No,
But if
that's not
we
his worst decision.
if we're done for the night, who do we want to raid out of these people who are online right now that I can see on my Twitch app on my phone? We have Takahata, Monty Glue, Hey Mr. Rabbit, Siggy Coo, Tabby Cato, and Marie Guillotine. Who do we want to raid?
I
Monty.
could only have one
Monty.
person though.
Still, it'd be nice to raid.
Yeah.
But that one person's probably me, and I'm gonna call it out tonight.
Okay,
it's
well,
still a nice gesture.
yeah.
Okay.
God, Raid Monty.
Raid Monty.
Monty.
Okay, well, I have to get my mouse to cooperate with me so I can get down to the chat thing in OBS to typey type. I need to be able.
type.
I need to be able to typety type. Okay, how do I do the raid command again?
I don't remember.
I think it's / raid, then we'll see if that works, and we'll see if we start raiding. Yay, it worked! Okay, well, I guess we'll see y'all next week around 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out what else happens to our poor spooked party.
What will Kundo pick up the next time? We'll see.
Yeah.
Who will Thav piss off next? And who will try to stab him again?
Only
Many
time will
people.
tell.
I love the fact that as long as he's within 10 feet of Kundo, if someone pitches something at Thavameth in anger, it's gonna hit Kundo.
I can imagine that in some places, Thav deliberately invokes that, trying to get an angry guy to throw a tankard at him, and then just have it redirect to Kundo.
The worst thing would be is if Kundo tried to throw something at you. Just goes whoop, whoop, like he threw it straight up.
Yep.
Well, that was fun. I have to
Yeah.
use new elemental form.